So what really happened with Iskall and Hermitcraft? Because it is pretty bad. For those that don't know what happened, Iskall chose to resign from Hermitcraft a couple months ago, and then his good friend, who was also a hermit stress monster, also chose to leave. There were multiple allegations towards Iskall85 that he was creepy towards women in the community, and Hermitcraft found out about it and confronted him, and he chose to leave. And that is, in fact, true. There were multiple allegations against him. All of these weren't super terrible. It was just him sending really weird DMs to some of his female fans, I think specifically moderators. The proof is out there. I believe that he did probably do these things, and it does get a bit more advanced than that. Iskall was quiet about it for a while, but about 2 weeks ago, he released a video discussing it finally on his main channel.
The Hermitcraft group then summoned me for a hearing and gave me a deadline of 1.5 hours, time zones considered. I did not have any interest in joining that hearing, as I had at this point already contacted the police and a solicitor in regards to the alleged rumors and potential defamation. They advised me to not comply with Hermitcraft's demands.
He accused Hermitcraft of giving him a quote-unquote trial and forcing him to attend it, or else he would be banned from the server, which I actually believe that too. When you look at a lot of the people who are on Hermitcraft nowadays, yeah, I believe that Hermitcraft is a very woke community, and if someone's accused of anything, even if there's no evidence, Hermitcraft will still side with them, which is something I don't like about Hermitcraft and is part of why I'm no longer really a fan of it.
I informed Hermitcraft of this and asked them to respect my privacy and wait, to which they responded that if I did not join the hearing, I would be publicly removed in 1.5 hours. I decided to resign.
But Iskall's video came out, and he actually got a ton of support from people, which I think is good because Iskall's side of the story needs to be heard. And the Hermit did not react good to this. They indirectly called him out by like referencing movies and like certain things that were like indicating gaslighting and all that. It's hard to explain what the Hermits did, but you could see from these tweets that they were definitely talking about Iskall because this is like the day he released his video. I don't like when creators do this, when they refuse to like directly talk about something, so they kind of like indirectly talk about something, wink wink, nudge nudge. I think it's just bad. Just talk about it, dude. I don't agree with the Hermits on this, and it actually kind of makes me side with Iskall. Even if what Iskall did is bad, I think the Hermits have still reacted improperly to this situation. But the whole thing was Iskall refused to show up to this Hermitcraft trial thing because he was advised not to do it by the police, which he actually did open an investigation into this, a police report, which is good. This is the right way to handle this stuff. And so if Iskall is claiming it's false, then here we go. It's a court case, and Hermitcraft handled it super wrong by immediately going after him and not letting law take its role. You have to let due process take its role. Now, I'm going to say two things. It seemed like Iskall was losing interest in Hermitcraft anyways, which could explain why he chose to leave instead of like arguing his case with the Hermits. Iskall is also just from a different culture. He's from Sweden. Ever since I started watching Hermitcraft in 2017, I noticed that. The rest of the Hermits are from the US, the UK, etc., those countries, so obviously the culture is a bit more different and a lot more woke. So I think it was never meant to be. And I'm disappointed to see how the Hermitcraft fans reacted to this. They got especially mad at Stress too, because Stress chose to side with Iskall. She even commented on his recent video saying that she's fully behind him, and fans are not happy. And you know what I'm going to say to those fans, and just Hermitcraft fans in general? The situation is not black and white. We don't know 100% what happened. We are outsiders. We shouldn't be so clear-cut in saying, Iskall is 100% guilty, or the Hermits are 100% wrong. I don't know. And that's why I'm making this short video to talk about this. I don't know what happened here. As a Hermitcraft fan, this drama is much less informative than other dramas, mainly because the Hermits like to keep drama away from them, so it's kind of rare for something like this to happen. So I'm going to end this with a pretty neutral stance. I think that the Hermits reacted badly if they really did give Iskall a trial and only gave him 1 day to attend it. That's really stupid. Like, genuinely, shame on Hermitcraft for doing that. And as for Iskall, I think there's definitely something suspicious going on here. Iskall probably didn't treat his fans like a normal creator would, but they were all adults, so it's not that bad at the end of the day. So I guess I kind of do side more with Iskall, but I do think he might have been a bit creepy. But again, I don't know the situation, and that's why I'm going to end this video. Bye-bye.